shaking, baby. It's your boy, Pirate Fame Visuals, live from the Number1 Spot. We coming to show you some real situation. Now, I did want to chime in back on when you were speaking on, like, basically Bun B saying, you know, let the SUC go or whatever. I know everybody understand where he comes from, but to chime in what you were saying about, like, just the young culture, basically my generation not knowing about SUC, we really do, and we embrace that, and it speaks loudly through the whole South situation. These not a bunch of young guys screaming out we SUC, no, because they're not. The head person of SUC is no longer with us. So we have to create a whole new situation. And I can attest from when high school, when it was that Mash Mode 100 and stuff like that, and just seeing how we all involved from basically just doing this click stuff, and seeing how certain guys from different schools would just start linking up just because of this one little click, and then it evolving into, hey, we're not fighting no more, we doing some music and everything. Right. And half of these guys are distant relatives of Mo and Hawk and Mello and all these guys, so they know it. Right. Okay. And so we come into with the whole South and everything. I was waiting on
the question, but let me explain something to you. And I'm glad to have this forum with you. The problem is, I'm gonna say it like this. It's cool that what you saying, that they are these people, but the people need to know they are these people. They come from these people. You know what I'm saying? Or they need to, I feel like they need to embrace some of the sound. Like, it's cool to, I hear that y'all doing the new thing, but the new thing is taken from another block. Why not take your block sound, like I told June James, add some of the Houston old school flavor?
Well, see, this is the issue with it, though.
Let me finish.
All right, because there's legal issues with that.
No, it's not. It adds some of the old school flavor. You know why it's not? Because you can talk to me personally. I own most of that music.
Yeah.
Okay, so add.
Well, I would say this, because a lot of stuff that, like, when we grew up listening to, like, screw tapes and stuff, a lot of these beats, instrumentals was just samples of other things that was created. Right. And so, like, cause I got a homeboy, Q.U.E. Right. He's one of the guys who actually takes from Houston sound. Right. Like in his videos, in his songs, etc. But this is the issue though. But this is the issue though. Right. He cannot sell that on Spotify or iTunes because we tried and it gets disconnected. It has nothing to do with you guys, right? And it has everything to do with whatever record label owns that sound. Right. So right now, what these guys are doing, they're owning their own music and they're taking from other sounds just how every artist
you're
done
not understanding. You're not.
But they're going.
Hold on, you gotta listen.
I'm listening.
This is okay. This is we supposed to be sharing the interview. You taking a stand, and I'm trying to tell you what's happening to us. Okay. If you look at what I'm trying to tell you, I'm not talking about taking a sound like doing my music. Okay. I'm talking about the elements. Like when Nas came. Yeah. You know what Nas hit was?
What was it?
If I rule the world. You know where that come from? You know where that come from. The first nigga that ever had a hip hop record.
Who was that?
Curtis Blow. So those things that they do to keep on the culture still going. You don't just I can see if you say I'm gonna do an album, I'm gonna be diverse, but I'm gonna still put me up.
Have you heard the earlier work of some of the guys though?
I'm gonna still put some of the swinging in the rain style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to an OG like Jhiame.
Man.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to an OG.
But we have it though.
Listen to me. Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna go to an OG like Jhiame and get a beat from it.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to a nigga.
So how would a person get a beat from you?
Just call me. It's everywhere. My number everywhere. Yeah. Call me. Just say Jhiame. You don't do an album. Look, it was a time, and it's the truth. You didn't do no album coming out of LA. A rap album, and you ain't got Dre on that motherfucker. Man, please. You feel me? That's the difference.
Okay.
That's the you jumping around, you throwing money. But you ain't saying, hey man, let me go there like Power Wow said. Hey man, let me put you in this video. Yeah,
You know
shit
what?
to do
All
with
right,
the
so it's certain aspects of the history we probably don't know, and what I feel like we should do is create a situation where you can inform more about like, hey yo, this is this person from like Sean Solo.
You know how we found out information?
How?
Nobody give us that.
How you did? How
We
you find
searched
out?
for it. We wanted to know.
Yeah.
Hell, y'all don't
But
want to
see,
know.
that's
y'all,
true.
Y'all want the bundles.
What you
y'all
mean?
don't want to know the knowledge. Y'all want to keep the bread, but not get the bread, but not follow the process.
Yeah.
That's why the music is not classical. It's gonna be falling on deaf ears. All you got is a bunch of ass shaking songs. You ain't got no it lasts 20 years.
Man,
you feel me? I don't
you gotta
hear them.
really just listen.
No, bro.
Who you listen to then of
Bro,
this generation?
I'm not calling no names.
I mean,
But
listen.
the stuff I'm hearing, bro, let me tell you something. Knocking Pictures is still cutting checks for me right now.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? In a major way. It's even getting better sometimes on some of them checks. Because it's a lasting long. The bands play it in the schools.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lasting long, memorable. Something that you're going to keep in your archives. These hoppity records, they're not those kind of records. We had a bunch of them. I got a bunch of hits like that. That's hoppity records that just went out there, made a little money.
Man, I feel
but
like
that was
this
it.
then. Both parties should be accountable and try to figure out a way. Like, let's say this. Have you reached out to anybody?
Man, I work with all type of young people. I
Yeah.
work with all. I've been doing.
Yeah.
That's why the stuff I'm seeing now, and a lot of young cats come to me personally and
Yeah.
tell me how many you told us. You know, young problems. Ask them. They said, how many you told us?
What
We
about
gonna
this
get to know
generation
ourselves.
of artists now?
I mean, I'm dealing with K Deuce. I work with Chucky Trill finna do something with me on my remix. I'm finna have everybody. I got a young nephew I'm working with him. My partner was gonna hook me up with Young Road, cause Young Road sound like Houston. He don't sound like Atlanta.
Yeah.
He don't sound like old Atlanta, excuse me. A lot of stuff we trying to do is old Atlanta. They ain't doing that no more.
Okay.
But he sound like Houston. Just young, just vibrant. But he sound like Houston.
Yeah.
That's why I respect him. That's why Meek Mill ran
So,
down.
what is a Houston sound then? Like, how do you feel like?
It's your tone.
Uh-huh.
It's whatever you want to talk about. Cause Houston never been on one subject. You're a lying ass if you thought we was on syrup and drink. We ain't been on a lot of subjects. So it's the tone. You said, man, I'm gonna keep my tone. I'm gonna keep my flow. I hear my son sometimes. I criticize him. He sound like Drake. You know, no, don't do that. Do your tone. Whatever your tone is, rap that. Let me see the magic of your voice come and grow and become on people. See, your first record ain't always gonna get it. It grows on people. So be yourself. Don't come in and sound like Q on Quavo and all them boys. Do your thing.
Man,
Do
but
your
that
own
might be that person's style though. Like music is so influential,
What's
man.
that?
Like
What's that you talking about?
whatever
If
that
you
is.
biting, see biting, y'all don't call that biting no more. It's just like y'all don't call snitching no more. You know, biting is biting. And back in my days, if you biting a person's style, if you sound like this person right here, you're garbage. That's they shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But I don't think
style.
nobody's biting though.
Man, you can't, bro. You honestly,
You gotta let me know who's biting,
Even when
man.
I came up, I knew certain stars was trying to be certain stars.
Yeah.
Like Ebony Well was trying to sound like Prince. I remember when Ready Before the World, I said they sound like Watered Down Time. You know what I'm saying? We accept it. We understand when, even though they had a hit, we still say them niggas sound like something watered down.
But I don't think nobody from Houston sound like nobody from Atlanta.
Man,
I feel like
bro. I'm a vet for 30 some years in voice.
So who are some of your
I'm a
top? Who
producer.
are your favorite, or who are some artists you feel like is holding down for Houston? Like,
Okay,
let me know
I
that.
can say Stunner Bam. He really sound like H-Town.
Yeah.
I say Kirk did a damn good job. Kirk Cobain. I say some of the stuff I hear from EXO.
Okay.
Some of the stuff. What's the other kid? Young Road, definitely. I love him. Man, but off chain. What's the other kid I like, they got a different sound. It's another brother. Bando. I love Bando.
Okay.
I love Bando. Bando Chucky Trill.
Okay.
Yeah, I love them. You know, I love some of I love the Soft Twins.
Yeah.
And
Well, see, that's the thing though. You know,
I love
the
the
music
music
is the
that
twins.
first.
Yeah, all them niggas twins though.
I'm talking about the first.
You talking about Sancho and Walker?
Sancho and Walker.
Okay.
They first. I like that first.
What about damn, I'm forgetting this nigga name. He signed with Wiz.
But my favorite
right now.
young group ever that I heard that's still in y'all generation.
Sosa. What about Sosa, man?
My Sosa. My favorite that's that I really like a group is Young Problems that got that style of you know what I'm saying, the modern style. That was my favorite group.
But you feel like, so outside of that, like everybody else needs to figure out that Houston situation.
I'm telling you, it's a few young men in Acres Home that I don't know their names. One of them is Raheem's son. He got his own field.
And so what you saying is like you speaking back on that project, you said you have featured with a bunch of these artists or whatever. Mm-hmm. So are you getting like EXO and Twins and all them?
Well, I mean, if they want to come and be on the ASO Real remix, I'm putting 20 minutes long. They want to be a part on it, I'll put them on it. I don't care about how you rap or whatever. If you want to be on the record and you good, you know, you got a name. Well, I like you as a rapper. You know, I like your style. I love it. All y'all for doing music. But whether I like your style or not, I don't discriminate like that because people like this shit. You know, like some of the shit that people doing. So I don't trip on that. I'm just saying, to keep our culture going, don't knock it us and say, okay, now that we doing something new, move on from that. Now we don't keep our listeners. Don't hate on our listeners because they lifelong listeners. You know, if they don't want to hear niggas jumping around, put green hair on their head, that's not us. That's not a Houston culture. You can say what you want. That's not a Houston culture. Houston hip hop culture is not that. That comes from a whole nother.
But that was like, but you gotta think it's a whole nother day and age.
No, I don't care.
Houston hip hop culture has changed.
What's poppin', crackin', shaking, baby? It's your boy Q.U.E from the award-winning #1 Spot, man. If y'all liking what y'all checking out right now, just like, subscribe, and click that bell so y'all will be notified as new videos arrive. And also, if y'all want to check out exclusive episodes of the #1 Spot, just go to our Vimeo channel at the #1 Spot Network. Just click the link in the description below. Cause if you ain't at the #1 Spot, you're #2. And nobody remembers #2. Remember that, baby. And like my boy Buck say, till next time, keep that #1 Spot in your mind. And we out of here. Yeah. Thanks for watching.